welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to make protective face masks. Lots of countries are starting to slowly open up and people can finally go out again. Not me, I live in Boston, but soon it will be our turn, and when that comes, it's better that we have all our face masks ready. So let's do this. I already showed you in my last video, but I already pre-cut a piece of paper with the right measurements that I always use as a guide, so I can cut multiple pieces of fabric at once. So here I'll be having lots of face masks, and besides fabric, we'll also need two pieces of elastic that are 29.5 centimeters long. I chose a very thin elastic just like this one because it doesn't hurt me. I have the impression that the thicker the elastic, the more painful it is behind my ear, and so far those have been the most comfortable for me. Here at home we are two, so I bought two different colors of elastic just so I can differentiate my masks and the mask for my husband. It has been pretty practical. You also don't want to mix up your germs, and I don't trust other people with their stuff, so I know my masks are always clean and they are mine. The last thing we will need for this project is a piece of wire. I got this from the hardware store, but you can use any piece of wire you have. I would prefer to have something that is coated, maybe inside a protective film, because there's a chance your wire might pop out if the edges are a little bit raw. But so far for me, it has been working pretty well, and I even put them in the washing machine. The wire from the hardware works just fine, and this is 17 centimeters long. And besides our thread and sewing machine, that's all we need. So let's get sewing. So first thing we will take our piece of fabric and fold it in half, making sure that the pretty side is inside and what is supposed to be inside is outside. And we will close it with a straight stitch right on top. There you go. And now we will turn the fabric and put the right side out, and now we can iron it. And now that my fabric is nice and flat, I will sew one straight stitch on the top, really close to the edge, and that's where our wire will live. I have this kind of little pocket ready. This is where our wire will go, and we will start doing the folds. So for the folds, it's pretty simple. We will just pinch the fabric, push it down, and make it flat with the hot iron, and we will do this procedure 3 times. So fold, push it down, iron, pinch, push it down, iron, pinch, push it down, iron. And this is what we should end up with. So we have our 3 folds, 1, 2, 3, nice and flat, and now we will secure the fabric by sewing one straight stitch on each side. We just want to secure the fabric for the next and almost final step, just so it won't move again. And the other side. You can of course use sewing pins or sewing clips to keep the fabric in place, but somehow mine was behaving pretty well and I didn't need it. Lucky me. And now that we have both sides of our mask secure, we can slide the wire on top of our fabric. We just have to find our hole. There you go. Note that it doesn't go all the way to the end, otherwise you wouldn't be able to sew it. It's just important that it covers a big part of your face so it doesn't stab you. So that's why I rather have a longer piece of wire. So once our wire is in, we will just find the right side of the mask, which is the one where the folds are going down. Place our mask on the table again, and we will fold both edges in. And while we fold, we will place our elastic inside and secure it with a clip or with a pin. So we will have something like this. Make sure that the elastic is really against the fabric because you don't want to sew on top of it. We need this piece of elastic to move. I just like to do it this way because it's just so much easier than putting it afterwards. You can also do it afterwards if you feel more comfortable, but I don't like wasting my time. Ta-da! If it's easier for you, you can also make it flat with the hot iron. But I told you this fabric's pretty nice to me today, so I'll just keep going like this. And then again, just a simple straight stitch. And the other side. And voila! And now all we have to do is close the elastic. So for here, I just simply close it with my hands and hide it inside the hand. There you go. And you end up with something like this on both sides. If you think your mask is too loose on your face or too tight, you can always make the elastic a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. And if you think with time your elastic is getting a little bit loose, we tend to happen to elastics that are so thin, you can always just retie it a little bit tighter. And that's it, guys. Our mask is ready. If you followed all the steps, you should end up with something like this. I really like this mask because it fits most faces. There's the fact that it's expandable. I really don't know about kids. We don't have any kids around here. But so far on all the adults we tried, it really worked well. And due to the fact that it has this little wire on top, it's really nice because you can mold it to your face and it won't be moving that much. And that's it. Let's hope all the countries will be opening up soon and we can finally enjoy the outdoors. It has been really pretty here in Boston and I'm really dying to spend time outside. So protect yourselves, protect those you love. Let's take care of each other and have a good day. Goodbye.